Manny of you way.
And Laura Lee. Honey, I'm giving octaves.
Oh, baby, you literally were Northwest.
He took it too far now.
I took it too far. Come on, Simba.
Hey,
Work.
Next time they need to cast me, honestly.
No.
I got more accolades than North.
Honestly, you would have probably done better too. Oh,
Me in that costume with my face just hanging out. I want to be a mighty king. Da, 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 da.
Your face, the costume is so small, it's like this on you.
No, you forget I have the same size head as a child.
It's actually like this on you.
It's like all this loose space in there.
It's banging around. I'm like, damn.
Damn.
For me, it's like this.
No, it was an eyeball for you. You get a peephole. No, it's like this, man. It's just your nose and eyes.
Hey, y'all.
I'm dead. We started out
We took
hot.
it too far. We took it too far.
Hot, honey.
We did take it too far. We cannot shred a 10-year-old. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry.
We can't do it.
I'm sorry.
It has to be stopped. Stop it.
God damn it. Order.
Order in this.
Order.
Order in the courtroom.
Oh my God, you guys. Today's episode, we are doing a assumptions video. No, we're not.
Unpopular opinion.
That's what I meant. Our last episode, 2 episodes ago, was assumptions. Unpopular opinions that you guys might disagree on. But guess what?
Good.
There are opinions.
Do it. Disagree. That's
And
why they're unpopular.
And that's why they're unpopular. Like
That's why they're unpopular.
They're unpopular for a reason.
Because people don't agree. They don't agree.
They don't agree with it, and that's okay. And honestly, at the end of the day, there are opinions. It's just an opinion.
And it's not to be taken personal.
It's not that serious.
No, shred us. I don't care. Shred.
Fuck it.
You don't fucking agree, shred. You shred.
If you don't agree, let us know.
You let us know.
And you double tap that. Fuck.
The reason
I love this popular opinion
is because
no, honestly, I would love to know why too. I would love to know. Be like, why do you like that?
Shred us.
Give us another view, another insight, another look.
That's right. We'll take it. Hey, that's what this all is. It's just opinions.
Honestly, just comment.
It don't mean we're right, but it don't mean you're right.
Yeah, exactly. Just comment, like, and subscribe. That's all that matters.
Right. That's all that matters.
Just comment, like, and subscribe.
That's all that matters. Thank you to Etsy for sponsoring this portion of Full Coverage. Hey, Full Fam listeners, I'm here to tell you there's no reason to panic the next time you're searching for the perfect gift. You can now use gift mode on Etsy. Gift mode takes all the stress out of gift giving so you can find the perfect item for anyone or any occasion. All you have to do is tap gift mode on your Etsy app or Etsy.com. There's a few short questions about who you're shopping for and what they like, and the gift mode instantly gives you curated gift ideas based off hundreds of personas. So if you guys need to find the perfect gift, don't panic. Just give gift mode a try on Etsy now.
Thank you so much to Bond Charge for sponsoring this portion of Full Coverage, you guys. Bond Charge is a holistic wellness brand with a huge range of evidence-based products to optimize your life in every single way.
Do you know what I love so much about red light therapy? It works for so many things. It works for wrinkles and fine lines, sore jaw, eczema, migraine, even acne, which I've been dealing with breakouts. So I really like red light therapy for that as
Their
well.
mask,
girl,
their red light mask is sickening.
It is. It's very sickening.
You guys can go to bondcharge.com and use coupon code FULL to save 15% off. That's BONCHARGE.com and use coupon code FULL to save 15% off on Bond Charge. But first, of course, Peaks and Pits.
Manny.
Peaks and, you know what? I honestly don't even feel like I have like really pits right now.
That's good.
I have too many peaks, which I feel like are even
means
better.
that your mind is focusing on the positive.
Is that what it means?
That's what it
you know, there's times where I'm like, I have so many pits, I have no peaks.
That means you're focusing on the
I'm
good
focusing on
things,
the good.
not the problems.
Tomorrow I have a photo shoot.
Oh!
Which could also be a pit because it's just like photo shoots are just long
We'll
days.
count that as a pit.
We'll count that as a pit. Well, that's what we'll count it as a pit. I have a photo shoot. I'm excited for the photo shoot.
That's a peak though, for real.
It's a peak. It's actually really technically a peak, but they're just longer days, so they're just like they can be just more draining. But I have a photo shoot. I have a launch happening in June, at the end of June. So excited for it. And I'm just really, this is something I've been using for so long. I wear it literally constantly, or I wear one of the shades of it all the time.
Ooh, you'll have to let us know.
And it's finally about fucking time that I launch it.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So it's like finally we're here, we're launching. It's gonna be like my summer launch. It's not like a crazy big launch or anything, but I'm glad to actually have a new SKU. It's something that's I've never done before, so I'm excited about that.
A new category for Lunar Beauty.
New category for Miss Lunar. So I'm really excited about that. And that's happening tomorrow.
Wowzers!
I'm so excited.
Do you want to know what's so funny? So Manny has his hair.
Oh yeah. Tell him. This is hilarious.
Listen to this. So I have hair people lined up. Like I have I got makeup, I got hair. So if I need them, I got different people to reach out to because different people are good at different things, right? So I reach out to both my hair people. I've used Manny's hair girl before. She's amazing. She did my hair for the Full Fantasy shoot.
Yes.
I reached out to both my people. They're both booked. And so I was like, hey, Manny, can you give me her number? I was like, I need hair. And he was like, absolutely. So I hit her up and I'm like, I need you on this day. And she was like, I was like, I need you on the 29th. And she was like, bitch, that's Manny's shoot. I was like, what the fuck?
How is that even possible?
I don't know. I gooped and I gagged.
That shocks me.
So I did tell her, I said, let me talk to Manny before, because we could work it out.
Absolutely. Because you know I'm not going to be shooting at
I'm so glad you don't wake up at 6 a.m.
I know. Aren't you grateful?
Because I need her for 6:30 a.m. That's what call time I need her.
And my call time is 9. So it works.
And our stuff is right in the same area of LA. So they're right next to each other.
Perfect.
So it was perfect. It worked out so great that, well, one, what the fuck is going on with all my hair people? First of all, where they at? What's going on? But no, they're all traveling, seriously. And one of them had another shoot that was like at the same time. It's
gonna be pretty busy, like during this time.
It is. And then I hit her up. She was like, oh, okay. And then so I texted her and we worked it out. So I'm stealing Manny's hair girl for the morning.
For the morning, absolutely.
For the early morning. For a little something. But I just thought that was so funny.
That's hilarious.
I know.
And I love it. Baby, by the time she's at my shoes like this.
I hope she's worn out, honey. I used her up. I used her up. She ain't got nothing left.
She's actually like this. She's not even using her fingers anymore. She's using her elbows to do hair. No, that is hilarious.
I need her to make my hair big, voluminous, and gorgeous. It'll only take me an hour.
She literally is amazing at that.
She is. She will
give you volume.
She's right for that.
Down.
So there was, okay, listen, it's haunted me forever. There was this girl, maybe if she listens to the podcast, we were at a Revolve event like 2 or 3 years ago at the Revolve house. Oh. And you were there standing beside me. And then she came up, she was like, I love to do your hair. And she showed me her Instagram.
I remember
because I think you knew her or had met her before. You were I know you were standing there beside me. Laura, I know you were.
I fucking remember this, dude.
And I've wanted to use her ever since. And I could have sworn when she showed me her Instagram, I followed her, but I also follow 1,000 people.
Though, you did.
I didn't I? Because I was like, I want to use you. And I cannot find this girl to save my life.
If you're the girl, please DM Laura.
Please DM me, okay? Because I saw her portfolio of hair and it was fantastic. And sometimes, honestly, it can be hard to find people that can really serve hair and snatch you up and do creative ideas. And I have people, but you need multiple people. So I want her. I can't fucking find her, man. Can't find her.
I know exactly what you're talking about because I do remember us having that exchange.
You remember
and I was like,
that?
Oh my God, I remember her. And I did know her. I don't remember where I knew her from, but I did know her.
Yeah, you knew her. You
Was her
met
name
her.
Jules?
I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe we can stalk. But I want to connect with her as well.
She's sickening.
Yeah, she's sickening. So, yeah, I'm trying to work on that. Anyways, my peak is I went running at the beach and I beat my PR personal record. Do you know what? Everybody DMs me and asks me so many questions about running. Like, what are you trying to do? Are you going to run a marathon? Like, what is this?
What's the reason?
And bitch, I ain't got no expectations on it.
You're just doing it for the health.
I'm just doing it for burning some calories, honey. I'm just trying to burn calories. When y'all see me running, just know I have no expectations. She
has no thought in the head.
Not a thought.
It's like this.
The whole time I'm running. Do you know what I told myself? I was like, wow, while I go around and run on Saturday, this will be a great time for positive affirmations and some positive thinking. I got done running. I said, I did not have one thought. The whole run teller goes, that was the positive. That was the thing to shut all the thoughts off.
Honestly, yes.
I was like, you're right, because there's almost nothing that can shut my thoughts off. But I was like, you're right. That was the positive.
You're focused on keeping your body like going.
Alive.
Like, remember that video I sent you? The girl going across the like this.
I told Manny that when I was like dragging her legs. I was like, that was me on. I almost got to 6 miles, but it was the time that I did it. I had beat.
It was the time.
I think I'd ran that far before, but it was like one of my farthest runs
and the fastest
at the same time.
Got it.
And let me tell you something.
Were you wiggly the next day?
Woo!
Were your legs giving out?
By that afternoon,
Woo!
I was on fire. But you know what's great? My body, because it's getting really used to running, it heals up like in less than 24 hours. Like she's ready to go again. Because I did it again on Monday because Memorial Day. I had some time, so I woke up early and went and did another 5 miler.
And you were like, all right.
And I wasn't sore at all.
Your body gets accustomed.
It gets very
That's
quickly.
Why it gets really acclimated.
She's like, oh, all the skin's peeling off my toes from it.
Holy shit, you have a blister.
I know. I didn't even feel it.
Blister.
I think it's just from running. It's just like wearing the skin off my feet.
Yeah, you're right.
But my feet don't hurt.
Or almost like, what's it called when you can start getting calluses too? Yeah.
Like, yeah, definitely. But honestly, my feet don't hurt.
I was going to say, that's actually nicer than your feet don't hurt.
Yeah. No, my feet are great. So my shoes are great. Everything's great. I love running. I've never in my life been able to run like this. And it all stems from hot yoga and building up my stamina. And now I'm taking advantage of what I've built here.
Absolutely.
And so I've never in my life been able to run and not feel like I'm dying the entire time.
And now you can.
And now I can. It's like almost like it's like a superpower.
Absolutely. Girl,
it
the
is.
girlies that can run like that?
Honey, it's a superpower.
The cross-country girlies?
Oh, child. It's literally like you earn a superpower. So it's really cool. Love doing it. Gonna keep it up.
Right there.
Yeah, it's
That's a badge of fucking honor.
And I always think like if a murderer's chasing me, like I have a good chance of outrunning them.
And for the
I'm like, you ready to run 5 miles?
It's like, good luck.
You ready?
Good luck.
Good luck. You gotta catch me. And I'm fast.
You are. I mean, we did race. I'm a little faster, but like you're fast.
Let's do an endurance race.
Absolutely not.
Let's do who can run
with these shin splints
5 miles
with these knees. With these fucking knees.
I'm just kidding.
You guys, I'm not kidding you. I would say mile 1. I'm collapsed.
No, not one. Not one.
Dead.
Sometimes I look at mile 1 and I feel like I've like just got started.
It's the stride. You get into your stride and like that, that runner's high almost.
You do. And I told Ty, you get into like almost this euphoric state where you kind of almost like don't feel anything.
Exactly. You feel like nothing. Yeah. You feel like you're floating almost.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
and it's like I think it's the endorphin release.
You know what? I bet you it is. I bet you it is, which is great.
Also, you're doing it at the beach. Like, there's also like those.
It's called habit stacking.
Ions. Yes.
So in the book of Atomic Habits, which I've been doing this before I read the book, but I understood it. It's called habit stacking, and it's whenever you take something you need to be doing with something you love, and you do them at the same time. So you make the thing you need to be doing pleasurable.
Tennis for me.
Tennis for you is habit stacking.
I didn't realize that, but it is that.
Do you see how I didn't realize running at the beach? It's fun, but you need the exercise and the vitamin D. So you're habit stacking.
I'm doing the extra. Like I'm combining the.
You're turning your needs and wants into one, and then it makes your needs funner.
Absolutely. I honestly could not agree. Like I like that. That's like me going to like a nice pretty gym that I enjoy with friends. It's like I know I have to be working out, but it's nice going there. I like that, Laura. I didn't even know that was really called something, but it's definitely something I do implement into my life.
Yeah, it's awesome. You guys use that whenever you don't want to do something. Stack it on top of something you do like to do.
Genius. And then you'll probably form a habit much easier.
In your mind, your subconscious, you start to, by habit stacking, your subconscious starts to build. This isn't a bad thing I have to do. This is an exciting thing I get to do.
You enjoy it.
You don't have to do it. You get to do it.
I love that. And when you say it that way, it's completely different.
My whole world turned around. Mikey, my teacher for sculpt, he always starts the class that says, you don't have to be here. You get to be here. And it literally changed my whole life because I use it for everything. I don't have to film the podcast. I get to film this podcast.
It's so true.
You know, I don't
have to. It's like
practicing
gratitude and thankfulness.
It's a way. It's like changing your perspective. Two people can perceive the exact same experience and have a completely different experience through it because of their perspective. So that's a really great way to.
It's very glass half full.
It's very glass half full. It's you don't have to do it. You get to go to work and you get to drive your car and you get to raise your children and all the great things.
That's so true. I love that, Laura.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Another mini like peak instead of a pit is that like I had my furniture in my living room finally like get installed.
Oh my god.
And so it's finally starting to like look like an actual like living room / like dining space. It's not fully done yet. I still want like my like a little chandelier and then like some artwork, but like honestly in comparison, it's like 85% done.
It looks
compared to like
it looks so good.
I told Laura, I was like, I want you to come over when I get like the chandelier installed so you can actually like see it in person.
Yeah.
Because I really want you to like get the whole experience, not just like a 80% version of it. You know what I mean? But it's really like coming together, and I'm so excited to actually get like to feel like at home in a space that I really like genuinely enjoy. Because the thing is like I felt it before, but I just was like blasé, I didn't really care.
Yeah.
But then I was like, really, I want to focus on something where I can like feel really comfortable at home and just like feel cool just being at home. I work from home. Like I want it to be the best version of it I can be. So I am finally starting this like, not interior design because I can't do it, but like working on making my home more of a home.
Well, your environment is everything.
Absolutely.
And investing in your environment is investing in yourself.
Mm-hmm. So. And I feel like that, even though, because baby, let me tell you something. It is an investment.
It is. It is.
Let me tell you something.
An investment.
That cointada.
You ever purchased a rug before?
Ooh.
Lord have
Lord, even
mercy.
the rugs are expensive.
It's sick.
And I need the huge
We
rugs.
have been in the wrong business for many, many years.
Why aren't we making rugs?
We should have made rugs.
And sold rugs.
We should have sold rugs.
Dude, it's
thousands a pop.
Insane.
For a rug,
I didn't know. I was like, for what? I
for
step
what?
on you, bitch.
For what?
It makes no sense. I step on you. They have pisses on you.
Yeah, pisses. My cat
pisses.
Throw up all over them.
I caught her peeing on one of them. And I literally like already lost it because it just obviously got installed. And so cleaned it up and I sprayed that like anti-pee.
Did it work?
All over. I mean, we'll see.
That shit don't work.
It doesn't work though.
That shit don't work.
Like I feel
that's
like I
the wrong business.
You know
the anti-pee sprays, flop.
Lies.
Flop.
Oh my God, you guys, if you have an anti-pee spray that you like for your pet,
and it better work,
and it needs to fucking work, you need to tell me in the comments because the one I got from Amazon, flop. Biana.
Like Manny asked me, he was like, "Do you know?"
You obviously have gotten so many that flopped.
I have bought so many and not one has worked yet, so I will let you know.
Shit, I was like, I need a spray because like I now have these like 2 massive rugs in my living space, and I don't want Zaya to think that they're potty pads because she has potty pads in the house. So I think it's easy for the dogs to get confused. Like, okay, like this is the potty pad, this is where I go, and then there's a rug that looks like a fucking big potty pad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, please, for the love of God, like,
please
let her not know that this is not a potty pad.
This is a very expensive piece of furniture.
It's a very expensive bullshit. So I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to get like all that together, get my little chandelier, get all those things kind of like installed, and then have you guys come over.
I love it. I can't wait.
It, like,
I'm so excited for you.
So excited. Because then the thing is, like, I kind of feel like a little addicted to it now.
See, that's what happens. You get the itch.
I have like a little bit of an itch. Like, because now that I liked it so much, like the design, I'm like,
what
I want
if I do
else.
this room?
Yeah. But the thing is, again, it's like so pricey that I have to be like reasonable.
Yeah.
So I was like, bitch, I'm not going to be over here like spending crazy money all the time.
Well, in 2020, I basically gutted my house. So
diva. And you know that was.
I got in I scratched the itch.
You scratched your skin off.
I took
Maybe
it too
the
far.
Scratch, you actually drew blood.
I have not regretted one drop of it either. I'll tell you that. And I bet when you look at your living room, like you love it.
I love it. And I literally was like, I don't regret like all the time and the money I spent on working on that because I'm so proud of how it looks now that I'm happy. And like being in there, I feel happy. I even have a little reading nook if I want to read.
That's what it's all about. Your environment. It's all about it. And also another Atomic Habit books, it talks about making everything 1% better. So like even if you're like, I can't afford thousands of dollars to redo my home, even if you clean out a cabinet or get the clutter off your shelf or just dust around your house, taking things 1% better can gradually change your life and your environment and anything, but also that includes your environment. So if you're like, I can't buy $1,000 rug for my apartment, you can do these teeny tiny things. Just think 1%. Look around your room and go, what can make this place 1% better, and then do that. And it can be huge. It can be a world of difference. It really can. So that is something
I love that. I like
about.
that little 1% rule. That's
1%
genius.
rule, 1%,
I love
1%.
that.
And I apply that to everything. Whenever I'm putting an outfit together, I'll go, what can make this outfit 1% better? You know, everything you do. And if you go around your life with that 1% rule and you constantly are picking things, just 1%. We're not changing the whole outfit. We're not gutting the whole home. You just want 1% better. You can radically change your life by doing truly bare minimum.
The literal 1%.
Change your life. Minimum. Change your life. So, guys, follow the 1% rule.
I love that.
Yep.
I'm gonna implement that.
Every time you do something, go, what can make this video 1% better? Just 1%.
Like that,
just 1%.
I didn't know about this. I think I'm gonna try to really
Atomic Habits book is where I got that one.
Maybe after I'm done with Attached, I can go into Atomic Habits because obviously I form habits quite quickly.
I think.
And I have a hard time breaking them.
Oh, then it teaches both. It's forming and breaking. Like it does. The book does both. It's fantastic.
It's my addictive personality, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah. So it's easy for me to like form something really quickly, and then harder for me to like, if I like it a lot, I don't want to stop.
That's not always a bad thing, though.
Yeah, it's not
everything.
bad. It's not bad. It just moderation is very important.
Yeah, moderation is important. I agree.
What is your Pidiana?
I will say I've been doing some soul searching lately because the book I'm reading is requiring me to do some soul searching. It's called meditation.
It's hard.
It is.
Soul searching is fucking hard.
It opens up. So I had some goals I wanted to reach, and so I was like writing down the things that I so badly didn't want to admit were the reasons I'm held back from my goals.
Really?
And coming to terms with them sucked, but it was cool because once I identified them, I finally had something to chip away at. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like once you
realize
it, which is hard because you have to admit where you're going wrong. And like a lot of times that's not like, I don't really think that's a big deal, but you do. You know? And so it's like opening those webs up it's not a pit, honestly, but you know, it's a hard thing to do.
It can be hard because that's how I felt when I was starting to read that.
And my life has been so great for these past, I would say past 5-6 years. It's been just so great, my life. And I've loved so much of it. It hasn't been perfect, but it's been great. And I'm so fucking blessed. So I kind of feel like there's nothing wrong. But then
I feel like that too sometimes.
I'm like, let's dig around a little bit. Let's dig around in that subconscious a little bit and see what we can find.
The hood? Maybe the hood will reveal.
I like close it back. So I've been digging around in the hood of life, and I found some demons.
Fuck.
I found them.
They're there. Everyone has them.
I sniffed them out.
Fuck, they're so hard to deal with when they're there.
Yeah. So hard to deal with.
Especially if it's like a deep-rooted demon. That's like diva. Like this demon formed.
Well, my demon, I for so long convinced myself like I've let it go and it's actually not an issue for me. And it is actually.
Yeah. Like you thought it wasn't.
I convinced myself because like I thought I'm past it. Who cares? And I'm like, no, this is a demon for me. Let's open this wound up.
You're like, I'm actually not past it.
Yeah. Let's open it up and see where it's stopping me. Because did you know that we have around 60,000 thoughts a day?
60,000?
60,000 and 90% of them are negative. And it's a primordial thing because we are in survival.
Survival.
Yeah. It's survival. It's not our fault. It's survival.
Like bioengineered to be in survival mode at all times.
Right. So you kind of do what you think. And if you're thinking 90% of those are negative thoughts, you know, you do negative things.
Right.
Negative
habits.
Yeah, negative habits. It's just it's all where the energy flows. What is it? Where the focus goes, the energy flows.
That's the fucking truth.
So that's what it's all about. So, you know, I've been soul searching, deep diving, and it's been honestly fantastic.
I'm glad.
I feel like I'm putting to bed some demons.
Hell yeah. And, well, at least you're addressing the demons.
Yeah.
It might take a while to even put them to bed.
It does.
But the first step is really finding out what the demons even are. And that's how I felt even when reading Attached. I was like figuring out
the demons.
Not that it was like the demons. It was just like, what is the reason I do something that I might not like?
Right.
You know, and then kind of getting to the root, and then you can go from there.
Right. So I love it though. I'm all about it.
Hell yeah. Self fucking fulfillment right there.
Yeah.
Self-care.
Thank you to Etsy for sponsoring this portion of Full Coverage. Hey, Full Fam listeners, I'm here to tell you there's no reason to panic the next time you're searching for the perfect gift. You can now use gift mode on Etsy. Gift mode takes all the stress out of gift giving so you can find the perfect item for anyone or any occasion. All you have to do is tap gift mode on your Etsy app or Etsy.com. There's a few short questions about who you're shopping for and what they like, and the gift mode instantly gives you curated gift ideas based off hundreds of personas.
Let me tell you something. I have used Miss Gift Mode and I'm so obsessed because it has so many different things. I've literally used it to buy things for Laura. They have the Virgo on there. I'm like, oh, click. It is so freaking good. I'm absolutely obsessed. I love Etsy. Truly incredible. Great for holidays, for family members, for birthdays, any kind of occasion you might need. Gift Mode will be that girl for you. I'm telling you.
So if you guys need to find the perfect gift, don't panic. Just give Gift Mode a try on Etsy now.
Thank you so much to Bond Charge for sponsoring this portion of Full Coverage, you guys. Bond Charge is a holistic wellness brand with a huge range of evidence-based products to optimize your life in every single way. It's founded in science, inspired by nature. All Bond Charge products adopt ancestral ways of living in our modern day world.
Do you know what I love so much about red light therapy? It works for so many things. It works for wrinkles and fine lines, sore jaw, eczema, migraine, even acne, which I've been dealing with breakouts. So I really like red light therapy for that as
Their
well.
mask,
girl,
their red light mask is sickening.
It is. It's very sickening. You guys can use your red light therapy mask 10 to 20 minutes every day. It's easy to use. You can put it on while going to bed, watching TV, whatever. And shows amazing results. Also, they have easy returns and exchanges and a 12-month warranty on all of the red light therapy devices.
You guys can go to bondcharge.com and use coupon code FULL to save 15% off. That's BONCHARGE.com and use coupon code FULL to save 15% off on Bond Charge.
Okay, do you want to do popular opinions now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's fucking do some unpop opinions. I can't wait.
Do you want to start?
I do want to start. Okay, I'm also going to say, like, if you see this on TikTok, mind your business, okay? Because I literally was going to do this. You guys, literally yesterday, me and Laura was like, what are we going to do for second episode? I was like, oh my God, we can do like an unpopular opinions. We haven't done one in like almost a year. And I was like, I do have them already written down because I'm making a TikTok out of it. So if you just, if you see something, don't say shit to me.
Don't say
the first
shit.
one,
All right,
can I say, okay, there's a trend going on right now.
Here's mine.
That's couples like doing this with their phones and being like, you say this when da 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 da.
Well, give me an example of what one thing might pop up on the phone.
You say this when we are really busy, we want to go somewhere. And it's like an inside joke.
Okay.
So it'd be like an inside joke. It's like, and like, or like a voice, like let's go here instead. Or like a little like inside joke between couples. And so I think those videos are cringy. And that's, again, this is like, they are very successful. A lot, like, people are like, all the comments are like, oh my God, like, so sweet, so endearing, so cute. So obviously the problem, but that's why it's my unpopular opinion is like, I just think that when you're doing that, it comes off so
cringe.
Try hard.
Say it.
Yeah, cringe and try hard. It comes across so like, all right, well, you could have kept that to yourself. Like, cause some of them, I will say, like, some of them are just so.
It's too much. It's too much.
It's almost like it's, again, this could also be, again, my attachment style too. Like, I'm not, now that I've been seeing this.
It could be.
I've been seeing in things because, like, they're so lovey.
It's all about your perception.
It's like two golden retrievers.
Your perception.
And to me, I'm like, yo, that's cringe. But if you have more, like, say, a secure attachment style, you can be like, oh my God, that's so sweet and so endearing.
Do you see what happens whenever you become aware?
I'm like, fuck, I'm too aware now.
Yeah, you're so aware.
I'm too hyper aware.
You start to understand why you feel the way you feel about everything, like the underlying, and then you know a lot of information about yourself. It's a very spooky thing.
It's spooky because the thing is, I think it's cringe because it's too emotional for me. It's too much happy emotion, and I'm not used to that connection emotion like that. So I think it's cringe in my life. So I think it's cringy. So to me, I just think they're cringy. Like, I'm sorry, like, that's just what it is. I don't think that they are like, when I watch one, or like when I watch a little bit of them, and I've seen spoofs of them, so I'm like, oh, it's not just me, because people are doing spoofs about it, saying like crazy things in their thing. I'm like, oh, they must think it's also cringy too. the comments, I'm the villain.
Are you the
because
villain?
I'm looking at the comments, and the comments are like, oh my God, it's so cute to see 2 golden retriever people together.
And
like
that's
all
why
the
it's
comments are so
unpopular
sweet.
opinion.
And that's why it's unpopular, because I clearly think that it's cringy, but everyone else thinks it's endearing.
Well, whenever you think it's endearing, you let me know.
What if I get there? I'm like, Laura, how sweet is this?
I'm gonna be like, oh,
like,
hell.
oh shit.
Oh, hell.
He's changing. The attached got him.
The book got him. It got him, y'all. I'm scared.
I'm scared, y'all.
Okay, my unpopular opinion is holidays were only created to boost the economy. Let's think about it. Let's think about it.
Let's think.
Valentine's Day.
Economy.
Easter Bunny. Easter.
Well, Easter.
Easter.
Like not
Wasn't that
the
for
Lord
like
is risen.
The Lord is risen.
Yes,
Jesus died for our sins and the
where
Lord
did
is
the
risen.
bunny-
Baby, where did the bunny come from? Where did the baskets full of Sephora and makeup and candy come from? Where did that come from?
Not too hard on Cadbury eggs now, though.
I know. I knew I was going to get them.
Crazy.
I knew I was going to get them. I threw away an egg the other day, and I was like, I know. It was from Easter, though, and I had it, and I was like, oh, should I throw this away or give it to Manny? I was like, I feel like it's so old. I'm going to throw it away.
It's too old. I probably would have ate it, though.
You would have. You would have.
I'm so glad you threw it. Actually, I'm very grateful.
But, okay. Anniversaries, Mother's Day, Father's Day. I'm sorry.
Well, because the thing is, again, if you think about it for real, it's all about really like appreciating like something, right? But shouldn't you be appreciating the whole year?
But we don't do that.
We don't.
Yeah, exactly. Like shouldn't every day be Mother's Day?
Yes. Like you celebrate
know what I mean?
the people in life that you love, but why is there an extra day that you need to celebrate?
Now let's get into the big one. Christmas. Wasn't that Jesus' birthday?
Yup. Oh, you know what? I bet you anything that the reason that started because of the gifts that the wise men gave. So maybe that
seems like a very far-fetched idea.
That came out.
So
of my
now
ass,
we load. No. That is part of the reason of Christmas. But look what we turned it into.
Oh, and now it's turned into a full-blown.
Do you think the wise men was giving $5,000 worth of gifts and Nintendo Switches and like new Nikes and bikes and candies and toys?
But, yeah, no.
People really swear God's looking down like.
I'm so glad that you guys did
it.
iPhone. You
guys did it for Jesus' birthday. The iPhone 15. You guys did it. Y'all are sickening. So I believe, and
they've all shifted to become a corporate thing. They have
all shifted. They have all, and it's not. I don't even blame people. It's not us, you guys. It is the marketing that we allow around us everywhere. And like,
and our ages, this is all we've ever known.
It's all we ever known.
All we've ever known.
So they got us. It's
been that way.
They got us
for our whole life.
And they got us. They got us.
They got us, and they got us together.
They gooped and gagged us.
And they're gonna still get me.
Yeah, because I'm not a cynical person. Listen, I'm not like. I know what it is, and I know that I know the marketing, the psychology of the marketing behind. They got us on it. I'm still participating.
So am I.
I'm not going to be like, no one's getting anything for Christmas because this is nothing but a ploy. But what I am going to do is going to put in some major moderation behind it.
And what do you mean by that?
I'm not overdoing it.
Oh, right.
I'm not going to be an overdoer of it. And these past few years, the older I get, the less and less and less I get into it because I kind of see it more for what it is. Like for mine and Tyler's anniversary, we cooked pizzas together.
Love.
There was zero gift giving.
It was more about intimate, like, settings together.
And
it was
part of me feels like, you didn't get me.
Yes,
you didn't get me.
Totally.
We're in love.
It's the consumerism in it
It's the consumerism of it. And listen, I'm not condemning anyone. It's not your fault. It's the marketing's fault. They tricked us. They tricked us. We were tricked. As a society, we were tricked by corporations. As a society, we were tricked by corporate greed. And sometimes, like for Valentine's Day, me and Ty will be like $20 gifts only. We could go buy each other truly $10,000 gifts if we want to. No, we're not going to be a part of this.
Yes, you're not going to
I'm not doing
do it when you celebrate each other constantly.
Yes.
Where it really is about like that corporate greed or using these things.
They got us. And you got fucking parents out here that don't have a pot to piss in that is expected to give their child thousands of dollars worth of gifts that they can't afford because of corporate greed. And that's where like a lot of problems start to run into this, how ridiculous it gets. You know what I mean?
100%. Or just like the expectations in general.
It's sad
because of what it is and how it works. Like kids do expect those things at those times.
Or else they
or they feel less loved.
less love, less than, because that's what we put on gift giving. And like people ripped Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher for saying like they give their child a gift each on Christmas, but they're spoiled all year
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like on Christmas, they went to interview and said that they only give their child. I think they said they give them no gifts, to be honest.
Oh, no gifts
for Christmas, and like the in-laws and all can do some gifts, but like no more. It's too much, and so like they got ripped for it. But I was kind of like, no, they understand corporate greed and what it puts, like what I'm worth is what I get for Christmas, and how much I'm loved by my parents is how much they give me. So I'm
but it's also on the other side too, is that parents think that like the more they can get their kids, like the more it shows them that too. So it really is like a vicious cycle.
It is.
Because the parent wants like more than anything to make their kid happy and have the best that they can.
And like a parent wants to like the love. They want to give because they love this thing so much. Like they love this child, so they want to give them the world, but it doesn't send the right message. Or
it's like the message that like just doesn't come across the same. Because the kid is also thinking like, oh, what I'm getting is my worth. But it's not that, because not everyone's able to even afford amazing
and their
gifts
parents
or gifts
may
in
love
general.
them more
and they love them more than anything in the world.
Know? So yeah, we put the value of that on gift giving because of corporate greed.
Corporate greed is fucking real. And that is truth.
It is.
I do not believe, my second one, I don't believe that you have to go to church to believe in God.
Praise be.
Praise be to He. I obviously grew up very religious, grew up Christian, Mormon, and a lot of the beliefs have stuck with me in the way of like believing in God and Jesus and the Holy Ghost. Like I still believe those things. I have not been to church before this, like last time I went like for one day, in literally like 12 years. Okay, I still believe in God and I still have my own personal beliefs, and I don't think that going into church, like you have to go to believe deep down. You know what I mean? I feel like you can have your own opinions, your own things. Sure, if you want the sense of community, if you want to share things. Sure. Absolutely.
You're not telling people not to go to church.
No, absolutely. If you want that for you, absolutely. But I don't think that you have to go to believe.
We used to have this saying, me and my sister would always say, just because you're going to church don't mean you're going to heaven, and just because you're in the bar don't mean you're going to hell.
It's the truth.
And like, it is the truth.
It is absolutely the truth. People that could be going to church could be
some of the worst fucking people ever. And some of the people in the bar may have the character of an angel. So, it's all about that judgment there.
Yeah, so that was just like one of my opinions. I feel like a lot of people put a lot of pressure on that sort of like going to church, making sure that it's like that's what you're doing. I just don't think that you have to do that.
No.
To be
religious,
to feel spiritual. Connection, to be spiritual, to be honed in on like what you believe, to even have your own. I like also pray randomly sometimes here and there. I'm not like, maybe not every single day. If I remember, I will. But like I can forget sometimes, but I feel like that's me and my own personal connection.
That makes sense. I mean? That makes total sense.
Yeah.
I love that. That's a deep one.
It's a little deep. But
That one went deep. I like it.
That one's, I think that's the truth.
I'm with you on it, sister. All right. I can't remember. Did I say this one last time, Manny?
Which one?
Wendy's has the best chicken nuggets.
You said that one already.
Fuck. I still stand by that, just so you guys know. 90% of people look better with their natural hair color. And that's people are gonna take that one personal for sure.
They're gonna be like, you don't think my purple hair looks good?
They're gonna be like,
Laura, you got gagged. You were speechless for one moment.
I try to keep going. I try to keep going. But you know what's funny? Because listen, I have been a victim of bleaching and all of it, honey. A bleaching tone. A bleaching tone. I have. I fried all my hair off, okay? And the moment I dyed my hair back my natural color, people were like, this is right.
This is the tea.
This
and the
is
health
correct.
Of your hair, how about that?
Honey, the health alone.
The length.
The girlies with the blonde hair that asked me how to get my hair this healthy, how did I get my hair this healthy? I'm like, you don't want to hear what I'm going to tell you.
Not you're not natural
You're
blonde.
not going to like it.
You're gonna hate it, actually.
You're going to hate it. You got to stop bleaching your hair. No more highlights for you.
You're literally destroying your hair. What did you do?
Girl, I had a chemical haircut. I think I went for like 3 years without getting a haircut.
No.
Yes, because my hair was falling out. It was just breaking off. It was literally breaking off. So yeah.
Wait. If you...
It's called a chemical haircut.
I didn't know that was even a thing.
Yes.
So if you believe that you should be your natural hair color,
90%.
are you going to keep dyeing your hair?
How fucking dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
Are we going to let it go half?
Let me tell you something.
Silver.
I personally
Michelle Visage, is that you?
will not answer to this. I'm part of the 10% who looks better. I'm part of the 10% that looks better. Y'all, so many people tell me to grow my hair out and just let it go gray because technically, like, majority of my hair is gray, so that technically is like my natural hair color at the moment, and it's only getting worse. And it's only getting worse. Okay. So that is, this is the color hair I was born with.
Would you say 50-50 on your head?
It might be a little more.
No.
I think so. You've seen when the roots grow out and it's white.
I know, but I don't think that it's 50.
I think it's 50, Manny.
No.
Yes. Sometimes, do you know how crazy it is? So whenever my roots start to grow out, because I have a lot in the front too that's gray. So whenever I'll like put my hair back like this and I'll be like on camera and like the lights are on, it looks like my hairline starts right here.
No.
Because there's so much gray that it looks like my skin.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like my hairline.
It's lighter.
It's like 2 inches. It's horrible. I'm like, oh my God, I look bald.
A 6 head.
Honey, a 6 head, but the hair's there. It's just like such a light color and the light hits it. I hate it. But, you know, I love when people tell me, they're like, you should let your natural gray hair grow out. And I'm like, that's funny. You don't have gray hair.
It's different if you don't have gray hair.
It's
the truth. It's the fucking truth.
Also, I'm going to say, I think I would look like I'm 50 years old if I had gray hair. Like if my whole head was gray, I think I would look like I'm close to 50. Like I just let me have.
Let her have this.
Let me have this youth. Okay? Let me have it.
You would not, first of all, you would not look 50.
Yes.
No,
and
you would not.
there's nothing wrong with being 50, but fuck, I'm 35. Let me look 35. I'm not trying to look 22. Shit.
I am also getting silver. So
you are getting silver.
I'm fucking silver down.
You're
like,
getting
I'm literally,
silver.
The sides of my head is starting to get at the top here too. I'm like, bam.
Do you know what's scary? All of the people in my life are around my age and they're all getting silver. My girlfriends will be talking at dinner and they'll just have like silver wires coming out. My husband, silver on his beard and eyebrows.
Yes.
You, when I talk to you,
hello.
I'm like, oh my God, that's so crazy.
It's weird because it's like we're all like,
it used
obviously
to not
we're
be this way.
the same age.
So like everybody like getting close to their 30s is like everybody I hang out with. I see you ain't, honey, my silver has died. Okay. Because I have so much silver.
Right.
But like everybody has these little wires coming out. And I'm like, damn.
Because also like the silver hair that I have acts differently like than the black
They do.
hairs.
It's more coarse. It's wiry.
It's different. Yeah.
It's like
it
when
almost
it
like wants to stick out
the
more.
pigment. Yeah. It's like
and
coarser.
I'm literally like this.
Yep. No. It's going to go.
It's so annoying.
Yes.
Especially like if I have ones like up here, up top. They want to be like the one sticking out after a blow dryer. And I'm like, you guys.
Oh, of course.
I'll be like this a little scissor.
I did have 2 silver eyebrows and I plucked them out and they never came back.
Really?
Ever.
You guys, can I be honest right now? I found a silver hair on my taint.
No. Not the taint hair too.
Taint.
Even the taint is not safe.
No.
I have a question. Do your pubes turn gray?
No. That's my
But does like old people's pubes turn gray?
Oh, they do. Yeah, they do.
Mine have not turned gray.
No, me neither.
I'm surprised.
I have one taint
surprised because my shit's gray. I'm surprised my pubes aren't gray.
Dude, I was Let me tell you something. My shock when I'm down there trimming in my Gucci and I see a silver hair.
Ooh.
I about fell out of the chair.
Not the taint. Even the taint.
Yes, the taint wasn't safe.
safe.
So I get it. I ripped that shit out.
Oh.
I was like this.
Oh. You know, I pulled out a nose hair and I always trim my nose hairs instead of pull them out because I believe that you're supposed to have nose hair.
I mean, you are.
To protect you.
Yes.
So, like, I'm a firm believer in not, like, getting rid of all. You're not pulling them out. Like, I just think you should just trim them up a little bit, you know? So I was like, this one's crazy. Like, I was like, this one is, like, crazy. So I pulled it out. The worst fucking pain of life. I will never do that again.
You screamed. I did.
Screamed. It was this morning.
No.
I was like offended. I was offended by how bad it hurt. Like I was literally mad. I was like, ah.
Laura, the way I want to pull one of your nose hairs.
I know
so
the way my nose is shaped.
No, I'm not
this
saying
part
that.
this part kind of comes down, and so my nose hairs go punk, and like
I
protrude.
just want to do it.
No.
It's funny.
It hurts. Tell me an unpopular opinion.
Oh, the taint hair got me together.
It did.
Okay. I think that this one's gonna ruffle some feathers.
Ooh.
I think that your issues are not other people's problems. And when I say that, I'm talking about taking things to the extreme. There's obviously gray and white kind of situations. It's like life's full of gray. I'm talking about, let's say someone is out fishing on a boat. Okay. They're like showing it off, right? And someone comments, "Oh my God, I'm scared of the open ocean. Like, I can't believe you didn't show this. You showed this." That is not their fucking problem that you're scared of the ocean.
Or how about when you're doing like a cleaning video and like you have a book facing backwards? Like, oh my God, like that gives me anxiety.
That's not my problem.
Please get out.
I literally don't care.
Please get out.
I think that when you have an issue with something and you're so like, you're trying to project it so much because you want other people to know you have this issue, but you need to figure out your issues for yourself.
That's no one else's problem.
It's not their problem. I'm so sorry. And that's why I'm saying there's a spectrum. I understand when there's like, let's say someone is talking about an essay. Like I understand like a big trigger 1000%, but I'm talking about mundane things. Your little like ism is not someone else's issue.
It's not society's problem.
It's not society's problem. That is your issue to figure out for yourself, and do not try to put it on other people and blame them or make it seem like it's their fault for doing something that they had no idea that you had. That's not their fault.
Right.
And so and it's like gets annoying to see people commenting things or like trying so hard to get their thing known when it's like, babe, a lot of times those people don't give a fuck because they're just showing what they do.
Yeah.
And what they like,
all
that's
the
their
time.
life.
Actually, all the time, those people don't give a fuck.
They never care.
They never care.
They literally don't care. Like if I show something and someone's like, "Oh my God, that did something to me because of this reason," I'm like, I don't.
Well, I don't understand
care.
what's the point in the comment.
What's the point?
Like if something I do gives you anxiety, like what's the point in your comment? Do you think I'm going to take my video down because I didn't wipe the shelf the way you wanted me to?
Or like if I didn't do the perfect workout the right way that you think it should have done? I don't care.
What's the point of the comment?
I was like, your comment does nothing for me. I'm going to keep doing whatever I want to keep doing. And that kind of comment to me, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry that it caused you anxiety, but you need to figure out your anxiety. Well, that's personal. That's your thing.
To you.
That's on you.
To you.
Steve, that's your anxiety.
And you can't expect the whole entire world to bow down to all your isms.
Yes, no, like you have to figure things out for yourself, and the world is not going to placate you at every step of the way. I'm so sorry to tell you that, but it's the fucking truth.
So true. Okay, decorative pillows at hotels are they're fucking gross. And let me break this down for you.
I'm talking like on the bed?
Yeah. You know how like in Vegas or wherever you stay at a hotel, they have like maybe one, maybe two like decorative pillows?
Yes.
You know that people be fucking and like getting juices on them and they don't wash them. How can they wash a decorative pillow? They don't go in the wash.
Like that intense one.
They could literally be sleeping with it in between their sweaty legs, drooling on it, coming on it.
Oh, damn.
Humping it. Letting their dog hump it that they got in the hotel, stepping on it with their dirty feet, and then they put it on the bed. Decorative pillows, you should have gloves on and have them and throw them out of the top story of the hotel. That's the only way they should be handled.
That's how they should be handled.
Open the window, throw them out.
Did you see a video recently of this woman talking about bed bugs in the hotel? With the iron?
Yes, I did. She's like, was she Southern? I don't know, but she was like, we're just going to iron it right here when the heat is.
When the fucking bed bugs came up, I literally felt sick.
Let me tell you something. I'm from Alabama, so the bed bugs know better than to bite me. They're like, this one's sick. I was like, this bitch is sick.
Baby, that's acid in that blood.
That is. They know to get out. They know to get out. They're like,
it's actually
evacuate.
Salt blood.
It is. They're
it's
like,
actually salt blood.
Evacuate the premises. They know.
That is hilarious. Have you ever been bitten by a bed bug?
Never.
I haven't either. I don't. The thing is, I bet you anything. I'm sure I've like slept in a bed with bed bugs without knowing.
We've traveled the world.
Yes. But like when she did that little iron on the thing and they came up, that really gagged me.
Remember when Vegas and Paris had the bed bug epidemic?
Yes. The hotel. And I also wonder, like, What are you guys doing for there having to be an entire epidemic?
It's like the dead skin cells that naturally shed from humans into the mattress. And it's, yes. And so it's like impossible for hotels to clean a mattress, like a whole,
deep clean of a
like
mattress
how
like
can
that.
they do that every time someone
cleaning the
stays? You
sheets.
clean the sheet, you change the sheets, which technically makes sense.
So technically, you know what? Question. If you have a fitted sheet over it, there's like a sheet around it, would the bed bugs even get you if they're in the mattress?
I don't know.
Because technically, if they're like being wrapped in a sheet,
like how are they going to get you?
How are they going to bite me?
Are they crawling around the sheet? Like,
don't say that.
Like all the way around. I don't even know, but I've never, like, we've traveled the world and we've never even been bit.
Nope. Imagine we did. I had no idea.
I also have walked barefooted in a lot of public places, so I feel like
maybe your immune system
something with that would get me before a bed bug. Yes, of an ox.
Of a fucking
I feel like that would get me before a bed bug.
We've walked on hot coals.
You know what? I was thinking about that last night. It's
no, you didn't.
So fucking weird that you said that. We did that like 6 years ago. We did. We joined a cult and we walked across
for like
hot
a weekend.
coals. It's fine to do things in moderation.
I agree.
And joining a cult for a weekend, I don't see a problem in it. It was moderation. It was an experience.
The fact that you thought about that last night.
So
I haven't thought about that.
I was just remembering how I figured out the con behind it. Because my brain's constantly trying to figure out how people are getting across the coals without getting burnt, fire burn. And remember, I was like, it's all squished out.
Yes.
Like, I see.
Plus the ice feet that we had.
The ice feet. I was like, I get it. I get the con here. But then remember, they put all new coals for me.
We're like.
They were like, hold the line.
Hold on.
And a wheelbarrow pulled up and like put all that. So I was very confused. That's another story for another day, but.
I remember that. But I mean, mind you, we literally couldn't feel our feet by the end.
Well, I wore socks.
You're right.
You remember
I couldn't
that?
feel my feet.
You couldn't because you were, you know what's scarier than walking on hot coals? Walking barefooted through the streets of New York. And that's what we did. And that's what we did to get to the coals.
What's wrong with us?
We were in a cult. You do with the cult. You drink the Kool-Aid.
We drank the Kool-Aid for the weekend. And
it was
then
great.
we left the Kool-Aid.
It was great. We left the Kool-Aid there for the next people.
We never continued, but
we didn't.
For a moment.
It was good for us.
It was good for us.
What was my unpopular opinion? It was yours.
No, it was yours. The pillows.
Oh, decorative pillows. Decorative pillows.
Decorative pillows need death, is what you're basically telling me.
Yes, throw them in the trash.
I think that people who are obsessed with celebrities, like really obsessed with them, are really weird.
Yeah, it gets stalkery. It gets like
that's my unpopular opinion.
Spooky.
I think that you're a weirdo if you're consumed with a celebrity that you don't know, someone that you've never met, especially a celebrity. They leave their life aloof on purpose for that yearning to know them more. So to be obsessed with them is a little fascinating to me, and I do think it's a little strange.
That's whenever I feel like people don't have enough going on, because because think about it, if you're so busy, there's no way you have time to be like
obsessed.
that obsessed.
Well, for example, like even like the Taylor Swift crying girl outside the thing, like that to me was quite a intense experience. And like I understand if like someone feels a strong emotion about someone and like their music, they felt a certain way.
Well,
absolutely.
like I said, like I love Seth Rogen, so I support his charity every year, and we spend a lot of money on these tickets, like a lot. Like that's a lot for a celebrity every year to support, because I'm a really big fan of his comedy and what he's done.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. Like you support him, but too much support goes into obsession, and I think the obsession thing is the part that I find very concerning. But maybe it could be something like where it's like, you know, things could be going awry in their life. They want to focus on something else and be consumed by someone else's life.
I don't think a celebrity is a healthy thing.
Oh, I completely agree. I think I'm like, baby, pick up the hobby. But
babes, the hobby. Get outside.
Read a
book. Do something. Read a book. Do something. The obsession with a celebrity is not really an excuse for having something go on in your life to like.
For sure. I'm just saying, like, I feel like that is an easy way for people to fall into the trap of it, or getting consumed, or like they really like someone's music and they're so entrapped by that kind of music that they're like, oh well, that person made that music, so I'm obsessed with them, because they are obsessed with a song. So I think that it's something you really have to like be careful with, because it's a fine slope. Because if you're gonna become too obsessed, it's like you can get into stalker territory. It can get
that happens all the time.
Absolutely, people can go so far ahead and they think that they're living this life with a celeb, but it's not. The people crying about Hailey Bieber getting pregnant, because they were like, oh, I never had the chance with Justin. Babe.
A lot of the
babe,
comments were like,
babe,
Laura, you
babe,
just missed the Bieber era, so you don't understand.
No,
and you
we were actually in the Bieber.
Actually, I was too old.
Were you?
I was too old. Whenever he did Baby Baby, let's find out the year. I was too old, so I did miss. I was never a believer. I was never a believer.
I liked Justin a lot, but like I wasn't consumed.
What's the song called? Baby? Come out. Okay.
I was like, baby.
2010.
Baby.
So I had already
You were in
graduated high school. I graduated in 2008. I was in college. And this guy was a kid. So I was too old. I was never a believer. So you're correct. I don't get it. I absolutely don't get the obsession.
I mean, I don't either, but I like Justin. Like, I enjoy his music.
You?
I loved his music back in the day. Like, I definitely enjoyed his stuff. I wasn't like a believer, like you said, but I enjoyed his stuff. That was more my era.
Yes.
As a Gen Z that I am.
Yes.
It's very much more like me.
Interesting.
And my vibe.
Interesting.
It's my vibe.
And for my last one, it's actually a more mild one, but I think mullets are hot. Not like the greasy, nasty ones, but like ones that are like shaped up really nicely and like just kind of short on the sides. They can be really hot. I actually really like the hairstyle.
They could be fucking
with
fire.
a fucking mustache.
Oh, the fact that you just threw the mustache in there, how dare you?
I knew it would get you.
Because it reminds me of like Kristen Cavalier's man.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I forgot his name.
Yeah.
I think he has a mullet and a mustache.
I have no idea his name. I don't think anyone knows his name. Montana Boys with a Z.
Yeah, that guy. He is so fine to me. And I think he has a mullet. Like he has like a little a party mullet, in the back.
I really like the mullet.
And a stash like that. And that will listen, a mullet and a stash, my panties are on the ground.
Also, Ty grew his hair out and it looks really good now because he's never had his hair like longer and he has like a new style to it. And it's not a mullet for sure, but it's like kind of longer in the back.
Yeah, it's that American Psycho hair.
It is. And I like really, what's crazy is because when he was going through the process, because he used to do like the fade on the sides and like that Cali boy hair.
Totally.
And when he got past that and was like, I'm going to grow it out. Just trust me. I fought him on it the whole time.
Like,
I was like, this looks bad. This looks bad. This looks bad. And he finally got it all grown out and shaped up. And now I'm like, never been better.
Now you're like, you fine as fuck.
Yeah, you fine as fuck. You should never listen to me. You should. And he's like, don't listen to me ever. And that's why I don't.
Wow.
But yeah, I think mullets are hot.
No, absolutely. Or just like that, like when it's shaped up, like that kind of hair, like a longer hair, but it's shaped up nicely is gorge.
It's gorge.
Think of like he has like that Brad Pitt, like when Brad Pitt had that slick back like hair.
Oof.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when he had that like that blondish brown. I love that kind of. Oh my God, Charlie Hunnam.
Yes. See, he's someone who has
like
good long hair. Good long hair too.
Good long hair, like that is such a fantasy to me.
It is. It's fantasy.
A mustache with that good long hair. Fuck me up.
Sorry.
I'm about to jump.
Manny, no.
I'm jumping.
Manny, no.
Sorry, I'm jumping. Don't care.
This is the last one.
My last one.
So make it good because my last one was lame.
My last one is that I think that people who are so obsessed with trends and following trends have no personal sense of self.
Oh.
I might have taken it a little far.
Damn.
But I think that people that are so obsessed with like trends and like the next trend and like the next trendy thing, I think that they're trying to be part of something as a whole because they're not like having their own vibe. They don't have their own
Trends
thing.
are also what do you call it?
I'm not sure.
Corporate greed.
Oh, 100%. The thing is, I'll follow like a beauty trend for like work and like I'll definitely be inside and like in the know of things. But if I don't like something that's trending, I don't like that. I don't like it. I'm not going to do it.
You're not going to just fall for anything just because everybody else is doing it.
No, I actually literally hate that. For me, like if I like something, and if I like something that was a trend in 2016, I'm going to do that thing. Like I don't care
that's good.
if it's something that's like trendy right now. Like to me, that's not my vibe.
Right.
Like, I want to like what I like. And if I don't like a trend, I'm not going to follow the trend just because it's trending.
I feel like it's young people, definitely, that like fall under the trap of being a part of every trend because they don't know who they are yet. So they're trying to attach themselves to everything society says is cool because they want to feel fit in and they want to be a part of it.
Vibes.
But when you start to get older, you start to identify what you really like and what you really want, regardless if other people have it or not. You're like,
or they're doing it.
Yeah, if other people are dying, you no longer feel that craving to be a part of every little societal thing that's cool right now, and you're able to be like, no thanks, that's not me, I don't like it. Just because everybody else is doing it, I don't like it.
I was like, I don't like it. And it's not even that I'm trying to be like, oh, like you're just trying to do it because it's trendy and you hate trends. Like, I'm so cool. Like,
never.
No, if I like it, I like it. And I'm like, cool, I'll totally like partake. If I don't like it, then I'm not going to do it.
It's like being a part of every single trend out there. No.
To me, I was like, I really, if you are like that, definitely just like
take a step back.
Is it because you actually enjoy the trend and you're enjoying all these trends, or is it because you're trying to be part of something and fit, and this idea of fitting into society where it's like, girl, like you got to do what you want to do. And like you, again, like you said, you figure that more as you get older and like what you figure out what you really like, what you're really into, what you're not into, what things you will follow, especially like, again, like for work stuff, I know about like beauty trends, things like that going on for sure. And I'll implement things if I like it. If I don't, then I won't. Like, I just don't care.
Right. That's really, that's actually a really good one because it's kind of insightful and like, you know, and some young people already are not like they toot to their own horn. You know,
Absolutely.
They go to the beat of their own drum. Boom. Like they don't even care. But I feel like it's just that constant craving and need to be a part of something because you don't know your own identity yet. And I've even 100%. Noticed myself, the older I get, the less I fall out of trends as well and like care less about them. And even the things that I buy, I notice like I look for less trendy things and more staple things.
Like that you love because you love it.
Right. Because I love it. Yeah.
Because like also like the whole idea of a trend is that it falls in and out. So you could love something, you could buy something because it's based off of that. You spend all this money on it.
And they're going to tell you it's not cool next week.
Exactly. And also like, so you think that I'm going to let someone tell me because it's not trendy anymore that it's not cool because it's not trendy anymore?
Yeah.
Not me.
Silly.
I spent some money on something. I'm going to enjoy it because I like it.
Have you seen the trend on TikTok? Oh, it's a trend. But no, you would like it.
My work depends.
It's showing, look at my old crusty water bottle that I've used for 10 years. It's not a fucking Stanley cup. Look at my regular white appliances in my kitchen. Look at my non-marble countertops.
I love this trend.
It's a trend, and they're showing like there are still people out there that don't have to be a part of the societal standard and like can live their life without this level of consumerism and need and actually be happy. And I'm like, well, if more people showed that, more people will be comfortable with that life and not constantly feeling like they're not enough or they don't have enough with the trend shit.
I could not agree more. And I feel like that is part of it, is like feeling like you're not part of something or feeling like it's not enough. What you have isn't enough. And because you're not in that trend. For example, like I've never really been like a Stanley person, even though they're very, very popular. I've never once bought a Stanley. And I know they're popular. And I know they're cool in that way where it's like, oh, they're so trendy and so cool. Like, to me, I just didn't like it, didn't like really like the vibe. So I bought other water bottles that I did like that are more like athletic ones that are great for me. That's just what I like. I have, of course, like the Minimum LA tumbler, which is sickening. And then like I have ones I've gotten like in PR, but it's just like, it's not my vibe. And I'm not going to pretend that it's my vibe when it's not, just because it's trendy. Like, I don't care.
That's cool because like you saying that on this podcast also inspires our listeners to take a step back for a second and go, wait a fucking minute. Am I trying to buy all this shit and live paycheck to paycheck and work my hard-earned money on shit that like I don't even really want?
Because it's trendy?
The Dior lip oil, the Chow, you know what I mean? Like all these like cool drunk elephant.
Totally. If you like those things, I want you guys to do it. Like,
if you really like them.
If you love it, if you love Stanleys and you want to collect Stanleys, fuck yeah, do that. Like that is because it's what you want to do. But if you don't feel like the need to feel like you have to do it because it's part of a trend. Every single
trend that comes out. Like, of course, there's going to be a few that hit and you're like,
and you like
great.
It. And you enjoy it. And I'm glad.
Yeah. But like every single trend that comes out, you definitely don't have to be a part of.
Exactly. Like you do not have to be part of it to feel like fulfilled in your own way. You find things that work for you and then you do that.
And at the end of the day, we're floating on a rock in outer space right now. So none of it matters.
And then there's that. We can fall out of space.
So to feel cool is just a perspective that you feel anyways. There's no factual behind it. We're just on a rock in outer space.
Yeah, and it's funny because like I'll even fall in traps sometimes where I'm like, damn, I know I'm not like the trendiest person, but like, and then I'll feel like I'm not involved in something, but then I snap back out of it and be like, girl, I'm just doing what I want to do because I enjoy it.
Right.
And that's all life is about, is enjoying things that you want to enjoy.
It is so true. Well, this was just such a fantastic episode, and I loved it. I love deep diving into the unpopular opinions and why people do them.
I honestly, like, these episodes are so fun to me because I love getting to have like combos, introspective combos about like different things and like why you might feel certain ways. I would love to see you guys, if you have an unpopular opinion, please comment down below and see what your guys' unpopular opinions. I'm very intrigued.
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued about it.
Give it to us, honey.
I would like to know.
And that's it. So don't forget to rate, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, guys. Mwah.